Alright farmers, welcome back to Kinlaig. Now, our fields of onions, they're great, they're doing alright, whatever you want to call it, they are growing nicely. But, and it is big but, we've got some weeds, which is not great. And also, I mean, to be fair, look at the state of it, there's weeds everywhere. So we do need to get some herbicide on the go. And we also need to fertilise as well. So if you have a little look there, so our 3 fields of onions, none of it's got any fertiliser in, which is awesome in a bad way. So we need to get some of that done. So we need to get ourselves a sprayer, which is something I haven't got, which is brilliant. Always a good start to the day when you haven't got something like that. So we need a sprayer. Right, let's have a little look. So I'm going to go and rent one because I'm not paying for it. Let's face it. I'm not going to go and buy a sprayer for nothing because I'm only going to get it done one. Well, to be fair, next year, potentially. So we've got these here for 60 grand. I mean, got that there, 30 grand. Yeah, I reckon we'll go. Do we get the tank to go with it? I think we do. So that's going to require. Actually, how much does this require? It's not got a working, well, what do you call it? A horsepower requirement. That's the one. So I reckon if we rent that, yes, 1500. Okay. So we can do some herbicide with that. I reckon we'll get that on the go as well. So it's 255. So what do we say? 1500. Under 2 grand. Under 2 grand to get that done. So that's going to hold 1500. That's going to hold 1200. So I reckon if we buy a pallet of herbicide, where is it? So we've got liquid fertilizer. Actually, no, we are gonna go for that one there. So 2,000 litres of liquid fertilizer. Yes, we're gonna buy that. 3 grand. Man alive. Actually expensive. And then a pallet of IBC, not a pallet. 2,000 litres on that one. We'll go with that as well. Yes. Great. Right. So we can get in. Oh, I've still got that. I didn't return that to the shop. We're still renting the old plant. Actually, saying that, let's have a little look at the jobs. Is there any sowing jobs? Not at the minute. Right, okay. We'll check back on that later. We'll check back. See how we get on. Now, there is my fish factory, my fishing little tadpole, whatever. Yeah, that does actually need some fish food going into it. So we are going to need to sort that out at some point. So I'm going to go and get me fields. What do I do first? Do I do herbicide or fertilizer? So if we do fertilizer first, then go back for a round of herbicide. Yeah, that sounds like a plan. You can actually see where we're going then. As soon as I put the old herbicide down, it's going to make the ground a little bit wet, and I'm not going to be able to see where I've been on the old fertilizer. But with the herbicide, it's going to take out the weeds. That's the plan anyway. Right, we'll give that a go. So that's the field's first layer of fertilizer anyway. Well, and the herbicide done as well. Let's just actually just check we haven't missed anything. So what's going on there? I've put a layer of fertilizer down on this field. Hold on, let's put the old help menu on. No, not that one. We need this one. That's better, right? It's saying there, fertilize 50%, but in the map, it's there we are. Right, give the map time to sort itself out. Right, let's turn those off then. So we've got our first layer of fertilizer down. Jobs are good. I mean, don't get me wrong. Right, this field, that one over there. No, was it that one over there? Doesn't look that bad. The other one looks as terrible as this. I can't see any oh, just about. We can see some onions coming through. But the rest is weeds. That looks shocking. Right, fair enough. Fair enough indeed. Maybe we should have ploughed the fields out first, but alright. Hindsight is a brilliant thing. So we got the weeds dealt with anyway. Now I'm going to go and dump this herbicide just a bit. Because, you know, we could use it at another time in the future. I have still got that bit at the shop. I will need to go and collect that at some point. But, you know, it is what it is. We're going to leave it there for now. So if we just... Oh, easy. That's a bit of... Right, let's unload. There we are, right. So we get this pallet, IBC, whatever you want to call it. We're going to chuck it in here next to the old fertilizer. Job done. Right, we are going to need to continue with this sprayer setup. So we have to keep it overnight so we can do the next batch tomorrow. But that's not that much of a problem. But what we do need to do is get some fish food in for our fishes. And I've seen a local dealer. They're going to give us some lighter fish food. Yes, that means I don't need to have the old pallet forks on. But they do say they'll only deliver it to our farm. So we need to go and put a little spot down for them to put the pallets there. So we're going to put it about there. There we are. Right, it's going to cost us £5,000 for the old delivery shenanigans. But we've got a little space to get some stuff in. We are going to have to pay for it as well, which is not great. But we can get ourselves some fish food. There we are. So we're going to... Actually, how much fish food do we... How much can we get here, actually? Right, let's put that. 39 grand. 10 pallets. Man, that's... Oh, it's only got space for 2. Okay. They can only deliver us 2 pallets at a time. But obviously now this lighter fish food light. Aha. Now we're laughing. So I'm going to get... Do we go 10 pallets? I think we do. I think we do. We'll go and get the old... where's the JCB? I was out by the cow still, isn't it? It's got 2 bags of TMR still on it. So I would have thought that would have gone in. Was it only going to go in when I'm in the tractor? Well, we'll find out. Because those cows, they've been munching their way through whatever. Well, that's a point. What's the old meadow doing? Let's have a little look. Meadow's still not there. Are we going to have to mow it again? I mean, it's still looking, well, not ready anyway. All right, we'll leave it for another month. Ah, there we are. So we had to be in the tractor so we could load the stuff in. Well, that's marvellous, isn't it? That did not go to plan at all. These cows are pertaining to be a pain in the backside. We'll just say that. So let's go down. Well, actually, let's go get 10 pallets of fish food loaded up. That should be enough to keep that going. I mean, how much is in them pallets, actually? Let's have a little look. I mean, now we've got the light fish food, we don't have to mess around with loading pallets. So hopefully, with the old lighter fish food, we should be able to have some lighter fish. I'm assuming that's how it all works. Some magic, some Harry Potter shenanigans on the go with that. So let's see how much... Oh, easy. This all-wheel steering's terrible once you get going fast. Right. So, pallets of fish food. There we are. So, we'll leave that there. There we are. Now we're laughing. Now we're laughing. So, these I've got... Actually, we'll stack it this way. There we are. Right. So, that. We put that there. Right. Yeah, there you are. Bit closer in. That'll do. Right, so how much is in there? 2,000 litres. So if we get 10 pallets, 20,000 litres of fish food going in, that should keep the fish happy for a bit. Well, that's the premise behind it anyway. So I'm going to get 10 pallets down to the old fish food. Well, no, down to the fish food fact. Down to the fish food. Down to the fish facility. That's better. That's better. They're not even going to fit on. You know, we're going to have to overlap them a little bit. Right, let's take these straps off. There we are. That's better. So we'll move that one out. We'll get this fish food down to the fish facility. That's what I was trying to say. That's what I was trying to find the words to. Dear oh dear. Right, so I get these pallets down there, and actually we'll see if we've got any ready to go. We should have some. Right, I'll see you down at the fish facility. Right, here we are, through the little village. No buses, which is all. I mean, to be fair, we had the rain last time and there was no buses. And now the sun's out, we've still got no buses, which is all right indeed. So we've got the old pallets of lightweight fish food. So we've got no pallets of salmon ready to go. So that should mean, hopefully then, with the new lightweight fish food on the go, the new salmon should be lightweight salmon. But, well, we're going to find out when they're ready anyway. So what have we got? We've got 1,305 litres. Oh, they're 2,000 litre pallets. We're going to have to wait till tomorrow on that one. But this should be all right. This should make moving stuff around a lot easier. You know, lightweight shenanigans. Right, let's have a little look, actually. Here we go, on the old job menu. Because I have still got that cedar. Which is costing me money every time we switch to another day. I mean, there's no seeding shenanigans on the go. There is some fertilising. I haven't got that much fertiliser left over, to be fair. So, I reckon we might have an early finish. I'm intrigued to see if this lightweight fish food does actually transpire that we've got lightweight salmon as well. Because that will be awesome. Well, I guess we're going to find out tomorrow.